Hello, I'm Morales Rayajin, and I would like to introduce you the topic of tourism, satellite account or TSA, and measuring economic impact. Satellite accounts, an attempt to measure the size of economic activities or sectors which are not included in the established national accounts. World Tourism Organization says set of definition, classifications integrated into tables, organized in a logical, consistent way which allow us to view the whole economic magnitude of tourism in both its aspect of demand and supply. This is the illustration of PSA, the visitors and the purchasers. Another illustration of tourism complex of relevant industrial sectors and their tourism dependence, where hotel is the highest percentage of giving the economic impact. The purpose of TSA to provide a framework for analyzing tourism expenditures in a systematic and consistent way to depict a link between tourism demand expenditures and the industries that produce tourism goods and services. With TSA data, you can compare tourism as an industry with other industries. This is the example table of supply and consumption. Why tourism matters? Because of the job, the money, the world, the exports, or the services. Tourism is a social, cultural, and economic phenomenon related to the movement of people to places outside their usual place of residence. Comprises the activities of all categories of visitors, including those traveling for holiday, leisure, recreation, business, health, education, or any other main purpose other than to be employed by an entity resident in the destination. Historical development of tourism satellite accounts in the Philippines. 1988 is a research study on the contribution of tourism to the Philippine economy. 1997 is the creation of the Interagency Committee on the Development of Satellite Account on Tourism in the Philippines. 1999 is initial compilation of Philippine tourism satellite accounts. Estimate 1994 and 1998. 2005 is approval and adoption of Philippine Tourism Statistical Classification System. 2009 is approval of methodology for compiling the PTSA. 2011 is official release of PTSA covering the period to 2000 to 2010. 2016 is the approval and adoption of PTSCS. And last is the 2020 is the overall revision of PTSA to 2018 estimates were revised the following the overall revision and rebassing of the Philippine System of National Account or PSNA with 2018 serving as base year. Satellite accounts, where there is the connection of tourism, science and technology, education, environment, health, ocean, economy. Framework. It follows the international guidelines by the United Nations or UN, World Tourism Organization, and UN Statistic Division adopted by all countries. Expenditure items, accommodation service for visitors, food and beverage serving services, transport services, entertainment and recreation services, travel agencies and other reservation services, country specific tourism characteristic services or shopping, or miscellaneous items like spa, foreign exchange, etc., and many more. This is the survey of 2018 to 2019 inbound tourism expenditure, where it was increased 23.2%, where the total export in 2019 is 9.9%, where the average growth rate from 2000 to 2018 is 10.4%. Distribution of employment by industries 2019 according to their percentage. Passenger transport is 38.3%. Accommodation, food, and beverage is 33.6%. Miscellaneous is 14.0%. Recreation, entertainment, and cultural services is 6.9%. Retail trade on tourism characteristic goods is 6.5%. And last is travel agents, tour operations, and tourism guides is 0.7%. Concept of tourism impact. The impact of tourism is the outcome of tourism development in an area. The impact can be either positive or negative. Positive impact includes rising income, employment, multiplier effect, higher GDP growth, reduction of balance of payment deficits, and poverty alleviation. The negative impact includes displacement effect, demonstration effect, carrying capacity issues, and environmental issues. Ideal tourism planning aims at amplification of social and economic well-being of the people that would ultimately inculcate fellow feelings and universal brotherhood. As tourism business keep growing, supplementary opportunities are generated for investment in terms of facilities and amenities in around the locality of the destination. Tourism helps in development of public utilities such as potable drinking water, sewage system, transport, public restrooms, and many more. Does not only provide any comfort for negative economic impacts of tourism, leakage, displacement effect, enclave tourism, infrastructure costs, increasing prices, economic dependence, and seasonal character of jobs. What is leakage? Leakage occurs when tourist money are used to purchase needed goods or services from outside the area. The more imports that are necessary, the higher the leakage will be. Leakage goes to negligible in a self-sustaining economy. Infrastructure costs. Tourism development can cost the local government and local taxpayers a great deal of money. Developers may want the government to improve the airports, roads, and other infrastructure and possibly to provide tax breaks and other financial advantages, which are costly activities for the government. Public resources spent on subsidized infrastructure or tax breaks may reduce government investment in other critical areas such as education and health. Increase prices. Increasing demand for basic services and goods from tourists will often cause price hikes that negatively affects local people and residents whose income does not increase proportionately. Tourism development and the related rise in real estate demand may dramatically increases building costs and land values. This makes it more difficult for local people to meet their basic daily needs. Seasonal character of jobs. Problem that seasonal workers face include job and therefore income insecurity. No guarantee of employment from one season to the next season. Difficulties in getting training, employment related, medical benefits, and recognition of their experience. Unsatisfactory housing and working conditions. Positive impact. The multiplier effect. It simply means how many times money spent by a tourist circulates through a host country's economy. The flow of new hotel setup created jobs directly in the hotels down to workers spend their income in local area. And the local business supply services down to more jobs are indirectly created. The new hotel setups down to other companies are attracted to the area, where the tax spent on improving infrastructure, image, and tourist services is the area becomes a more popular tourist destination, increasing profitability and revenue for reinvestment and money lost through leakage, if it will happen. Foreign exchange earnings. Tourism is one of the top five export categories for as many as 83% of countries and is a main source of foreign exchange earnings for at least 38% of the countries. Tourism expenditures generate income to the host economy and can stimulate the investment necessary to finance growth in other economic sectors. Regional development. Through a sustainable tourism, the local economy gets stronger and it finally helps in development of the region. Regional development includes better investment opportunities, infrastructure development, growth of local economy, better standard of living, where money is earned from tourism through informal employment, like street vendors, informal guides, rickshaw drivers. This money finally return to local economy and have a great multiplier effect. Thank you for listening and mabuhay. Daghang salamat.